Well, there have been fears of the deal of Riccardo Calafiori to Arsenal to be hijacked, but those fears and threats are really over. I'm going to let you know why they're really over. And we are talking Rabiot, and we are really talking a little bit of Lamine Yamal. A man was just going to hit, obviously, register another assist as Spain knocked out Germany into the Euros of 2024. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having fun. It's the 5th of July and hope you guys are really having fun. Second video of the day. I'm really trying to obviously do a lot and obviously bring you lots and lots of stories because it has been hours since I last went ahead obviously do video onto this channel. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims barakallahu fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Not so as it stands, it's really great to see to it that it's really a Friday going to Saturday and everything is really moving on as planned. Now, let's obviously get into a story that many Arsenal fans have been afraid of. Even when Fabrizio Romano says that Arsenal is really trying to work on a deal and really negotiate and talk about it, these Arsenal fans are afraid of a certain team to hijack this deal, and this team is Chelsea. Chelsea has 100% been linked to this guy. They've gone ahead to love the player, and they wanted to obviously make what we call cash plus players to the side of Bologna. And guess what? That has really gone ahead to obviously see to it that it has been denied by the side of Bologna. And what we've gone ahead to get is Chelsea have given up on signing Riccardo Calafiori. Now, their give up is as a result of Bologna not interested into their offer, 1, and 2, the player giving green light to Arsenal. The most obvious bit is that Arsenal given green light by the player, but there is another bit of the side called Bologna saying no to the offer that this team was trying to obviously bring in to their market or into the eyes. You understand? And that is none other than Chelsea, because Chelsea was trying to obviously give them money and players. Yet you know that there is a percentage that Basel is supposed to get for this guy's signature, for this guy's transfer fee, and Bologna is like, we cannot entertain that. We cannot entertain that. All we can entertain is simple. We can only entertain money. If you can match up what Arsenal really wants and the player gives you green light, then we'll be good to go. But they couldn't obviously meet both of the calls. They couldn't obviously become all meet the realistic evaluation that Arsenal is going to have to put up in as far as cash is concerned. Then, on the other side, they couldn't convince the player to obviously join them, and Arsenal had already gone ahead to get what we call green light from the player's side, and that really went ahead to obviously affect them hugely into the mix. So that is Riccardo Calafiori for you, and I tell you what, nothing is really gonna come up and obviously stop the side of Arsenal from really getting this deal. So Arsenal, all the fears that have been really put up against this deal from Chelsea are really over. They are 100% over. Why are they 100% over? They are 100% over because Chelsea has pulled out of the deal, and them pulling out of the deal is a confirmation that it's now a solo race for Arsenal. The other team that was really linked onto the guy called Riccardo Calafiori was PSG, but you all know that even Fabrizio Romano came up and refuted those rumors and said that is really a total lie. It's really a total lie, and PSG are not interested anywhere near the side of this deal into the mix. So as it stands, that's how things are really panning out for the deal of Riccardo Calafiori, and Chelsea are really out of the deal. Then Matteo Morato, I respect him a lot because he comes in from Italy. He has something to say about the deal of Riccardo Calafiori to the side of us. And they said Arsenal are moving forward in the pursuit of Riccardo Calafiori and have made new contacts with Bologna in the last few hours. The two clubs are negotiating a fee around 50 to 54 million euros. However, how much of that will be bonuses is yet to be decided in detail. Now, so what Arsenal have to do is, what Arsenal and Bologna are doing is, let's agree on the guaranteed fees. After agreeing on the guaranteed fees, let's obviously get the bonuses right, and the format of payment is really holding this deal back. But it looks like it's moving in the right direction, and I believe we are not far off from what we call a here we go onto this beautiful YouTube channel known as the Rokani Media Football. And I think by the end of this weekend, this deal will obviously be a here we go, and we'll be really looking at the player traveling to London to undergo his medicals and obviously to be unveiled by Arsenal. That is it. Arsenal usually unveils most of its players in July, and if at all you've gone ahead to know that the likes of Sol Campbell way back we unveiled in July, Gabriel Jesus, you can talk about Fabio Vieira, you can talk about anyone that you want to mention about. They try to obviously do their deals in July. Even if they try to agree deals in June, they make sure that that deal is registered as done in July. So I know when this is done, everything will be sorted. The player will come in through, do a medical. After doing a medical, he'll obviously rush up to the side of London to undergo his medical. Now, let's talk about Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is a very exciting lad, and there was a question asked to him on whether he will ever play for Real Madrid. He said, "I will never play for Real Madrid. In another 5 to 10 years, I hope to still be a starting player in Barcelona and Spain." So we all know that this narrative was painted by the guy called Luis Figo. Luis Figo crossed from Barcelona and joined Real Madrid, you remember? And now it has taken years since that last happened. I think it's now 2 decades since that last happened. And as it stands, it's really a huge chance for a journalist to come out and obviously put out a question to a player who plays for Barcelona right now, that is Lamine Yamal, because it is one of those things that have gone ahead to be seen on a regular. Sorry, not on a regular, but history repeats itself. And everyone will be like, can't it repeat itself right now onto a player known as Lamine Yamal, because he's seen as the best La Masia graduate, ever since Messi really left, because his performance at the age of 16 are really very impressive, and they're really very surprising. He's a kind of player who has gone ahead obviously to really put up assists at the Euros, and he's 16 years of age. I brought you a story of Musiala yesterday coming out and confirming to us that it's not all that about his talent, but the age and him performing at that level is really very significant. So that's exactly what is happening in through for the side of Lamine Yamal, and he says he'll never play for the side of Real Madrid. And I really understand, because of the beef and the rivalry they are having in between these two teams. Don't expect them to obviously come in through and get what we call anyway of reading, hearing another in the replaying. But Lamine Yamal is really a very good player, and he's doing a very huge effort in here as called for. Now, Adrien Rabiot is a player whose contract ran out on the 30th of June, and he has to obviously make a decision on whether to stay at Juventus, to be offered a new contract that is already on the table, that is really denying, or to move elsewhere. Now, the man known as Adrien Rabiot has gone ahead and really spoken about his future. Say, I don't know what's going to happen. My focus is 100% on the Euros, and then we'll see what happens. That's what Rabiot said. So he's really focusing on the Euros, and he's like, when the Euros are done, I'll come up with the perfect decision on where I'm going to be playing next. But as we speak right now, teams like Manchester United have gone ahead obviously coming through and put in a bid. Right, they've gone ahead to put in an offer of a 3-year contract to this guy. Real Madrid is also on the ladder. Even Liverpool are also interested in signing Rabiot. And I don't think that this time round, Juventus is going to win this battle, or Juventus is going to keep this guy at their club. I really doubt. So I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about this story of Calafiori deal hijack fears over. Into the comment section, Do you think it's really over, or Chelsea might make an overturn and say, all right, let's go ahead and really hijack it? You know, secondly, what do you make about Lamine Yamal saying never, he will never play for the side of Real Madrid? Do you think it can happen? As it said, no one is enough to see the future and cannot predict, because he can obviously find himself in a position of really going out of Barcelona, and then he goes out of Barcelona. After going out of Barcelona, he finds a different team altogether, and after finding a different team altogether, he can get interest from Real Madrid, and yet Barcelona doesn't want to take him back. So never say never, things can really turn around. Do you think he should really go on to that, or he should continue with his stains? But as per now, I think he's right, because he's young, 16. He sees him as one of the best talents ever since Messi left from the La Masia Academy. And let's wait and see what you take about it. And lastly, the Rabiot story. Do you think he's going to really stay there, or he's going to leave? And right now, his team France is playing, and they're going to have to add some minutes. Unless otherwise a team really scores a goal in here for you, they might obviously be heading into extra time. Kylian Mbappe goes in for Kala, it's over the bar. And they're going to have to add like 3 minutes into this game of football, and we might be heading to extra time in here in Germany, as Ruben Neves is coming on for João Paulinho. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. I'll be excited for your comments, and I'm here to obviously look through what you guys are really gonna say, and I'm loving your comments, and I'm here to feed you with the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. Rokani David is my name, and this has been the second video of the day. We are going to return with the match reaction of Portugal versus France, right? And we'll also be doing a little bit of Germany versus Spain, and even looking into that semi-final that's going to be played on the 9th of this month in Germany, right? So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and let's not forget to subscribe, because we want to hit 22,000 subscribers, right? Guys, continue to subscribe with more stories, and hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. We out. Bye bye.